beauty of engagement is that you find out more about yourself than you find out about the other person.
Does it need to get plugged? Probably a side. It needs to get plugged.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah, I
good.
thought I wasn't getting the one with the side canopy. But that's the canopy. And side canopy.
Hi everyone, my name is Jalen Brown. I'm a biology major here at Detroit Mercy. I'm also a resident advisor, student athlete, and student researcher here at the university.
Hi, my name is Taylor Kyle. I am a recent graduate of University of Detroit Mercy. I have a master's in civil engineering and architecture.
So Tara and I have been a part of a lot of community engagement that we do here on campus with Father Tim. And just like a lot of you, our first experience with the community engagement was here during our first day on campus on PTV. So Taylor, I just want to ask you. I know that you're from Upper Michigan, and you say you didn't have a lot of experience with that coming to campus. So how was that like for you, your first week on campus during PTV?
Yeah, so being that, I am from North Branch, which is not even considered a city because of how small it is. It's actually considered a village. I think that I was very on edge at first. I think as most, new college students coming here for the first time, being away from family and those type of things. But I definitely think that, coming here and meeting the people and engaging with the community has greatly shifted my mindset, and I'm totally on board, with this new style of my life.
Well, for me, Taylor, I came from a very different upbringing. I went to a public high school, so I was a lot more used to and accustomed to a lot more diversity in where I was going. So I guess when I came to campus and I kind of saw the campus life outside of campus, I was a bit more used to and accustomed to it. And I wasn't had this oh wow, it looks very different. It was more oh, okay, it's different, cool. I was more used to it, I'll say. So that's how I came kind of your way of my thinking with the university. So for you, Till, I wanted to ask, how did you kind of view the university's kind of encouragement towards service and community?
Well, I was not only encouraged, but it was also required, as many of you probably see on your schedule for the upcoming semester. So I think that a lot of times you guys might be looking at as a downfall. You might be saying, oh wow, how am I going to fit this in my schedule? I have this, and this going on. I'm an athlete, all kinds of life situations come up. But I would say really embrace those experiences, because I myself have gained so much from those experiences, not only wisdom and knowledge, but also just the importance of the community, our neighbors outside, that is what has motivated me to engage the community from the beginning.
So another part of helping the community is just communication and being on the same page with the people in your community about where the problems are, what they need help with, not just assuming and going out, and doing work that they may not want or even need.
So I think that's why we really wanted to engage the community in the beginning and really have them involved with this process.
What might it look like differently if we all really thought about this as one community, not a separate university versus the neighborhood?
I remember when we talked about the surrounding community and the university becoming one community, and I used the term magical.
It would be magical if we thought of each other as one community.
I do still like magical because I believe in magic. That I just think it's so wonderful when everything aligns up and it's just so beautiful. That's what I mean by magical.
The fact is, Fitzgerald community is considered a more impoverished community versus the ones that we're surrounded by. We have the University District, Sherwood Forest, Palmer Park, all of what people somewhat consider elite, but we are just as elite in the Fitzgerald area if asked or given the opportunity. So you never can judge a book by its cover, first and foremost, and so that needs to be taken into consideration, especially when you're in a position of working with the community. You need to ensure everyone that is equal, that they're equal.
But I do like Darnetta's word equally as well when she says equity, that there's a fair shot for everyone. I mean, when she said that the last time we spoke, it just resonated so strongly with me because that's what we need, not only here but throughout the world, is equity. But if that would happen in our community, we would be a model for the United States.
We have all the community engagement opportunities that take place. Live 6 is right there within our community. There are Brilliant Detroit, an institution for a literacy center that desperately could use the help of the college students in tutoring some of our students who are having issues with reading.
Everyone has a piece, and we have to really engage with those other people to understand the whole thing, right? Otherwise, we are understanding and we need to overstand the situation. So I do think that everyone has a piece, and we have to come together to see the whole picture.
Don't be afraid. I know it's nervous when you're meeting people who you've never engaged with before, that are different from you, whether it be race-wise or whatever way that you find them to be different. Lean into it and explore.
An effort needs to be put forth to learn the community, not be afraid to come out and socialize. We have different events, like we're sitting down here in this beautiful Ella Fitzgerald Park, right in the midst of the Fitzgerald community.
We'll have to get stuff nailed down early. Right, yeah, that was really rough. Right, guys.
And I would say lead always with kindness, no judgment, respect, and you'll get the same back.
You know, we're starting a revolution. Are you down for it? Okay. Let's go.